from LNG this split, but something that, again, if you've been playing League of Legends for any number of seasons and you're a jungler, you've got Lee Sin in the pool.
Yes, absolutely. It does have the ability
Important as we see Zhao Hao fishing around it in the mid lane here.
Oh, Haichao looking for a trade, but he's going to receive the gank flash away, matched by Xiao Hao perfectly for the knock-up, and it's first.
Wait to see where the Taliyah flashes to, moving your mouse to that, getting your flash in the right spot.
Oh, Perugia, lovely engage. The Alistair went from XD to you're done, Fish one. On with the kill in bot side, and LNG pushing too hard in mid and bot lane.
And this is the start that we wanted to see here from EDG. 3-0, double kill for their AD.
Push here, trying to crash these waves in and maintaining a small CS lead, but Perugia threatening with a Hex Flash as well. Gets in with a double knockup, straight into the boomerang blade of Fish one, about to get stunned up, but the bouncing autos will catch again. Perugia, you highlighted this player route, dude. He's already...
The answer has just been an unequivocal no. This Alistair has been absolutely incredible as now Zhao Hao makes his way back to mid.
Oh dear, Haichao on a bit of a journey in the river, meets two members of EDG. It is going from bad to worse on this spot.
That resigns them to not being able to play in the play-ins. It gives Ultra Prime that berth into 4th place and means that now the rest of this series is ultimately 4-0. As we see LNG and EDG want to, because the way that this early game has gone, they've just hit Hot Pot combo as well. I think this is their time to thrive.
Yeah, absolutely. LNG trying to take away some of these grubs. They are on vision, but it's not a grand rush from EDG over to that top side. Maybe going to give them a little bit of reprieve just for now. OVO is keeping an eye on any movements from mid lane. LNG will maybe find something, but now here comes the rotation. Actually hung around just a little bit too long, did the Rel. TP in from Angel as well. Another kill for Ana's. Haichao trying to desperately scrape back, but a flash over Perugia dodges the seismic shove into the combo with the shockwave. Xiao Hao around the corner, and that's another death for Taliyah.
And Perugia once again showing why we've been so excited by this player. Harpoons at minions, and he can keep his team in the, just without losing anything on the top side. He'll be more than happy.
Now Fang has to dash back to OVO. Stuns up high, Xiao Hao on the engage. Perugia is ready, gets a flash out of the Rel. Out comes the equalizer, there's the hotbot combo, and OVO, nowhere to go, no more options. It's another kill for EDG.
No flash, no follow-up. You know how well it is that they've been able to execute on these early games as Xiao Hao looks to find that second dragon of the game. Don't expect that LNG will really be able to find a contest for these long before the Soul. It'll be a very, very tight window for them if they want to try and make their way back into this honestly in the next 10 minutes. And you can see they're looking onto this top side thing, just knocking the Taliyah into the wall. If Xiao Hao flashes it, there's an opportunity for a flash follow if he wants it, but instead just decides not to. As ZDZ now may be in a bit of trouble.
Zika with the knockup and the second rotation from Taliyah, not cowed by that top lane flash loss, and will actually finally secure first kill of the game, first kill of the day for LNG.
And there we go, Zika trying to make some plays. Xiao Hao comes down to the bot side to get a little bit of gold, but there's a TP ward behind LNG here, one that maybe Perugia can look to spellbook swap to. Instead, they might just go through the front door here, and there we go.
Oh dear. Yep, Haichao flashing in. Xiao Hao, I should say, flashing in. Haichao doesn't have a flash of their own. Perugia flies in with another headbutt. No escape this time for Taliyah. And OVO's around the corner with the flash rate from Zika should get them out of dodge. Xiao Fang as well waiting to see if there's an angle, as Angel has been having a very quiet game, a very cool, pleasant walk in the park so far on this first day. He's just taking top lane tower with no contest.
Yeah, exactly. You commit 2 people to the bot lane, play your 2 solo laners. It means that top side is going to go largely missing. And now Xiao Feng here looking for Xiao Hao. Not sure who it is that's caught who.
He's landed the Q, he's gone in with the kickback. OVO around the corner with a knock-in and a Magnet Storm with the crash down. Fish one ready. Can we get a kill on the carry? We absolutely can. But here's the rotation. At what cost, LNG? Fish one cooking down from ZDZ and a flash over from Arn to secure it. Rumble chasing down the Unara. And LNG go deep for a kill, but they give 2 back.
And importantly, right, I like the fact that the shutdown is on the Unara. A little bit of gold for Fish One means he's that little bit closer to being able to carry. But even On, still fishing here. This Sivir is an absolute fiend in this game, and On's going to find another one onto OVO, who on this rail, certainly struggling to keep pace with EDG and with Perukia. 12-2 now in this early game as we get to see maybe an interrupt on Xiao Hao's recall. And Angel, again, at this point, definitely strong enough to win this.
Yeah, the walk in the park is over, and now it's time for a scrap in the back alley. Drops the ultimate on Haichao. Remember, still no flash, still no options. They are
The value is that each own item gives you 1,000 gold's worth of stats, and that's not enough to even get LNG back to being even. So it's yeah, it's looking pretty rough right now if you're an LNG fan, and honestly, the best thing that you can do is hope and pray that EDG forget how to close out a game, but with OVO caught in the jungle, it's not looking all that likely. The tier 1 next up for grabs.
Oh, Perukia again with an engage with a lovely shockwave to drag back Cunara, barely limping to safety. Is that late game carry in Fish one, but the turret's certainly not going to last.
And EDG just absolutely running roughshod over LNG in this early game, through into the mid game now as well. And I might look for Angel.
Okay, an easy flash away from Oriana, gets back to the turret, in comes Taliable, cannot connect the seismic shove, and Angel will walk away unscathed. But LNG trying to make plays, trying to find an EDG member on the back half there. Ultimately unsuccessful, and the Dragon now over Xiao Hao as well, with an early Cloud Soul point to play for.
Yeah, the flick going wide there. Unfortunate miss from Xiao Hao's Perukia. Spellbook Smite steals away the blue buff from Xiaofeng as they're just looking to get anything back, Trajan, and it's just not working.
This is a Perukia masterclass this game for sure. He's been catching multiple kills in bot lane. He's getting ganks off on the rest of the map in mid game. He's denying Xiaofeng from getting a jungle lead on Sin. This guy is just everywhere this morning.
For EDG, this is reminiscent. Haichao, though.
We've seen this before, and he doesn't have the flash, but right now, the Atakan is a bit of a different beast, and from what I can see on the general consensus of League analysts, we are struggling with the concept still.
Yes, and, you know, for EDG, looks like they're struggling with, not fighting, really. Hello.
Yeah, Perukia leading the charge in. We'll find OVO, but the TP's coming in. We are dropping it all on this Atakan play for LNG. Can they force the throw? But a shockwave removes Talia from the equation. Xiaofeng looking for a route in, but just can't find an angle. Zika picked apart in the 1v5, and the full chase is on from EDG. Again, it is just one by one. Down the line they go. LNG can find nothing.
An absolute slaughter, and honestly business as usual for EDG through this game one. Maybe Xiaofeng can snipe away a steal here, but it's going to be so hard done by. Spotted out with the flag, and you already know they're not going to leave this one up to chance. Perukia and ZDZ, like sharks in the water, they smell blood and they want it.
Dear, Perukia blocking the Q, over the wall he goes. ZDZ to complete the kill, and an Atakan.
Oh, too deep. Goes straight in on top of the Alistair, in between the Oriana and the Jarvan. Eats a shockwave to the face and immediately gets taken out. Xiaofeng, this whole time, he throws one Q and then runs away. He's not a part of this fight. Knows that even if he W's over there to try and give some sort of disengage peel, nothing's going to happen. And we go back to live. Haichao's dead. OVO's dead with 22 minutes in, CJ. And I think that, EDG, they're already... this game, largely chalk and cheese.
Yeah, not what I'd call breaking news. The deaths of Haichao and OVO right there. 7 deaths apiece right now. Haichao with one lonely kill as the towers continue to tumble on LNG's map. Their hopes of a postseason slipping away by the second. Zika trying to desperately get back to the top side. Again, we've not really had much to say about Zika right now. He was put into a losing matchup to gracefully scale up on Ornn. He's done fine. Xiao Hao with some pinks to sit on, step up behind the pit. And LNG, last team fight didn't go great, but they know they cannot just sit and wait or the game will just end. EDG forcing the issue once again. Xiao Hao over the wall with a perfect flank. He's going to get 4 of them in there. Down comes the hotbot, the shockwave, the combos, the ults just layering one after another. And the double knockup from Perukia just to put a pretty bow on it and a cherry on top. EDG decisively sweep away LNG's hopes, LNG's dreams, and they are looking to get themselves right back on the path to victory.
And that's the team fight we've been looking for, Trajan. A glorious 5-0 ace to seal game one.
no notes for EDG, to be honest. I don't know if anyone really made a material error in this game. 2 kills to LNG's name, 3 grubs, and that's about it. EDG showing the quality they have. That's why they're already locked for play-ins.